Here's a riddle that should bother you. Walk into a Costco today and grab a rotisserie chicken. It's $4.99. Now rewind to 2009. Same store, same chicken, same price. A gallon of gas has jumped. Your rent has climbed. Eggs, bread, milk, everything costs more. Food prices overall have surged over 40%. But that golden, crispy bird just sits there on the shelf, stubbornly refusing to budge. So here's my question, and it's a detective question. Who is secretly paying the difference? Because somebody is. Chickens eat corn. Corn costs money. Workers process those birds. Workers need wages. Fuel ships them cross-country. Fuel isn't free. Every single input got more expensive. Yet $4.99 held firm like a price frozen in amber. That's not normal. That's a clue. And the trail leads somewhere you'd never expect, the Federal Reserve. Okay, let's zoom out. Because this isn't just a chicken story. It's a money story. Think of the economy like a river. The Federal Reserve controls the dam. How fast water flows, how high it rises. In 2012, the Fed made a quiet but enormous promise. We will keep inflation at 2%. That sounds boring. It's anything but. That single target became the invisible architecture of modern American pricing. Here's the twist most people miss. When borrowing costs stay low and predictable, corporations can plan decades ahead. Supermarkets looked at that stable river and thought, we can afford to lose money on chicken. Costco alone loses $30 to $40 million a year on rotisserie chickens. Read that again. They choose to lose millions. Why? Because that $5 bird is bait. Walk in for chicken, walk out spending over $200. So the real story has three hidden layers. Layer 1. The Fed's inflation target lets retailers model losses years into the future. Layer 2. Cheap money fueled massive consolidation in poultry. 4 companies now control over half of all U.S. chicken processing. Layer 3. Costco spent $450 million building its own chicken plant. They built an entire factory to defend a price tag. Each layer connects to the next like dominoes. Let's knock them over, one by one. Domino number 1. The Fed's 2% target. Think of it as a thermostat for the entire economy. When the thermostat is set and steady, you can plan your wardrobe. Retailers did exactly that, with prices. Because borrowing costs stayed predictable, Costco could model losses 10 years out. They knew wages would creep up about this much. They knew corn would rise about that much. So they built a budget that said, we will lose $30 to $40 million a year on chicken. And we'll make it back on the olive oil, the giant teddy bear, the patio furniture you didn't plan to buy. That $5 chicken isn't food. It's a customer acquisition cost. Cheaper than a Super Bowl ad. Domino number 2. That same low-rate environment did something darker upstream. Cheap money let 4 poultry giants, Tyson, Pilgrim's Pride, Purdue, Sanderson Farms, swallow competitors. By 2021, they controlled over 50% of all U.S. chicken processing. Now, imagine a town with only 2 employers. Those employers set wages, not workers. That's monopsony, a monopoly flipped on its head. Contract chicken farmers got squeezed into a tournament system. Raise your birds. Compete against your neighbor. Lowest performer gets punished. Meanwhile, the integrators told farmers, upgrade your poultry houses or lose your contract. So farmers borrowed heavily at those same low rates. They went into debt to stay in a game rigged against them. The cheap chicken at Costco? Part of its cheapness was extracted from a farmer in Alabama. Domino number 3. Here's where it gets almost absurd. Costco looked at this whole system and said, we can go further. In 2019, they opened a $450 million poultry complex in Fremont, Nebraska. Their own plant, their own birds. 2 million chickens a week, processed in-house. Why spend nearly $500 million? Because low interest rates made borrowing that money almost free. And because losing control of supply meant losing control of that sacred price tag. Think about it. They built a factory the size of a small city to protect $4.99. That sounds insane until you do the math. Each rotisserie chicken pulls a customer through the door. That customer's average basket exceeds $200. The chicken isn't the product. You are. So here's the misconception most people carry around. They think that $5 chicken is just a good deal, a generous company cutting you a break. That's the surface story. The real story is upside down. The Federal Reserve's mandate is price stability. Keep inflation gentle, keep the economy predictable. But that very predictability created a playground for corporate engineering. Stable inflation didn't stabilize this chicken's price naturally. It gave Costco a spreadsheet stable enough to engineer an artificial price. Think of it like a gym membership. The gym prices your plan low. They're betting you won't show up. Costco prices chicken low. They're betting you will show up and overspend. The Fed didn't plan this. But cheap money made consolidation possible. Consolidation squeezed farmers. Squeezed farmers meant cheaper wholesale birds. And cheap borrowing built that $500 million plant in Nebraska. Every domino traces back to one thermostat setting. So the policy designed to prevent deflation actually subsidizes a deflationary anomaly. The central bank fights falling prices economy-wide. Meanwhile, one golden bird defies gravity in every store. The farmer absorbs pain. The consumer absorbs hidden markups on everything else in the cart. And the corporation absorbs the loss, because the math works beautifully inside a low-rate world. Nobody conspired. The system just aligned, like water finding cracks in concrete. So here's your new superpower. You now see the invisible wiring. Next time you grab that $5 chicken, you're holding an artifact of monetary policy, corporate consolidation, and farmer sacrifice, all in one foil bag. The price tag is a fossil. The real cost is scattered across the entire system. Now, where does this go from here? Two scenarios. Scenario 1. Rates stay elevated. Borrowing gets expensive. That Nebraska plant becomes harder to finance. Consolidation slows. The $5 chicken finally cracks. Scenario 2. Rates drop again. Cheap capital returns. More corporations copy the Costco playbook. More products become loss leaders. More prices freeze, while everything else quietly rises around them. Either way, you now own the framework. Interest rates move. Dominoes fall. Your grocery cart tells the story. So watch the Fed, not just for mortgage rates or stock prices. Watch it for chicken, because the next time that thermostat shifts, you'll feel it. Not in a press conference, but in aisle 7. If this reshaped how you see a price tag, share it. And I'll see you next time, with another everyday mystery hiding a global machine.